Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk and welcome back to a Shep Talk movie review. Today I am bringing you The Banker, an Apple Plus original movie. I caught the tail end of a commercial for this movie, or trailer I guess. I had not heard a lot about this movie. Even going into it, I really didn't know what I was getting into. I knew it had Samuel L. Jackson, I knew it had Anthony Mackie, and I knew it had Nicholas Hoult. And I was like, sold. Those guys are phenomenal actors. Let's see what they got. But quick synopsis about this movie. It takes place roughly in the 1950s and 60s. And Anthony Mackie is this genius character. These are all based on true events that happened as well, guys. That he's great with mathematics. He's one of those what are they? The property developers. He pretty much goes around and using the business skills that he's developed, figures out which buildings, which properties to buy to pretty much, redevelop and sell to, up and coming black professionals like bankers or lawyers, and doctors, and all that. And he does well for a while. He partners up with a white guy, but sadly the white guy just dies, and his wife doesn't want to continue the business relationship with him and pretty much leaves him high and dry with nothing, because again, we're in a time frame in America where being black, you were frowned upon for running certain businesses and being business partners with people. And so all the business deals that Anthony Mackie's character had with this Irishman were signed in the Irishman's name. Nothing was signed in Anthony Mackie's character's name. So in comes Samuel L. Jackson, who is also a black business owner, but he has a little bit more money. He's able to help, they pretty much become a solid duo in this movie, and pretty much a powerhouse. They're the money and brains behind the company that they pretty much become. They bring in Nicholas Hoult, who is a friend of Anthony Mackie's character's cousin. They bring him in as the white face of their corporation. Nicholas Hoult's character is the one that goes out and conducts the business deals, signs the business papers, etc., etc. Anthony Mackie and Samuel L. Jackson, though, have to pretty much teach him how to be that businessman that can act with these people that pretty much make millions of dollars. And it's a fun ride. I really enjoyed this movie. I had no idea what this movie was about going in. Anthony Mackie, Samuel L. Jackson, and Nicholas Hoult are excellent actors in this movie. They bring it once again in this movie. It is also a reflection on the times in America where just because of the color of your skin, you were not given the opportunity to advance out of the lane that society said you were supposed to be in. Anthony Mackie's character was gifted. He was a true genius in the mind of mathematics. There's stuff he's rattling off on or writing down, even as a kid, as a character, and I'm like, yeah, that's not me. I'd go cross-eyed just trying to figure out those equations that he was just doing, like rattling off in his head. Samuel L. Jackson almost plays Samuel L. Jackson. I think in this time of his career, when people cast Samuel L. Jackson, they're expecting pretty much Samuel L. Jackson to give a Samuel L. Jackson performance, and he doesn't stop in this movie. Not saying it's a bad thing. Samuel L. Jackson is a great actor, and there are roles that when Samuel L. Jackson is Samuel L. Jackson work for him, and this is one of those roles. His character is one of those people that he's not in the upper class, he's not really in the lower class, he's in that middle class area that kind of has those ties back to the lower class, and he's not afraid to show it, right? He's like, I know who I am, but I have the money and I have the power to back it up. Nicholas Hoult's character is one of those kind of, I'm not going to say country guys, but he's just a white collar worker who's just trying to get by day to day, but he knows that he has the potential to become more, and he leaps at the business opportunity that Samuel L. Jackson and Anthony Mackie give to him. And then just seeing them perform and just seeing them coming together and moving forward was really well done. And then just seeing a human being not happy with the way they are in life ruin it for everybody else. That's where the meat and potatoes of this movie comes from. And I'm not going to spoil it, but there's a point where this guy believes he was looked over or stepped over for a position, and he just isn't having it. He's starting to dig, he's starting to pry, he's starting to look in things he's not supposed to look into, and because of his kind of pettiness, things start crumbling for the trio. And they're scrambling. They're trying to do everything they can to salvage the business that they have built. But every time they try to take a step in the direction to fix things, it just seems like other obstacles are coming out of them, out of left and right park. It's just not going good for these guys. And towards the end, you're just like blown away because it's becoming too much. There's not a lot of room for them to maneuver, and it sucks. And if they were white guys, this would not have happened to them just because of the color of their skin. That's the reasoning that all this came about, and it really sucked. But it was really well done, and it shines a light onto our society and how, even though we're still not there yet in our society, that we're still a little bit better than what we were back in the 50s and 60s with treating other people. We're moving forward with acceptance and tolerance. I know we're not there yet, guys. I know we're not. But watching these period pieces showing how life was for people that weren't white, it's just eye-opening because we don't get shown this stuff in school. We don't get taught this kind of history in school, or even we're starting to see it in film and TV, and this movie is really well done. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 Sheps. I think it's worth the watch. I think it's a great movie. I think you will enjoy it. It's definitely something that will open your eyes about certain spots in society. So, guys, let me know down in the comments below. Have you seen The Banker from Apple TV? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys are doing well with all this COVID-19 stuff going on right now. I am planning on making more videos for you guys. My work schedule's been kind of crazy. It's changed since last week to this week, and it's going to be rough. But I am going to try to preload some videos for you guys, so that way you will have some of my some videos going throughout the week. But guys, thank you for watching. If you like what you see here, please remember to hit that subscribe button. It does help my channel out greatly, and I truly appreciate it. If you like this video, please take a look at one of these videos over here. You might actually find something else that you like. But guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.